So you want to take the best photos possible, which means you need the best camera possible, right? The best camera possible is probably a camera that neither you or myself could afford. But the one camera that has worked the best for me over the last 2 years has been this guy, the Canon R5. Here's why it's been the best camera for me. Hybrid shooting. The Canon R5 does both photo and video really well. It has 8K RAW, which I've only ever actually used once. What I've used more is 4K 60. And with the latest updates to this camera, it effectively no longer overheats. It also has higher megapixels. A lot of the Canon cameras that are currently out are around the 24 megapixel range, which is great because that'll give you a 6,000 by 4,000 pixel picture. In my use case, as a photographer who is doing photo shoots that usually have fewer photos, like landscapes or lifestyle photos, things where you're not just like spamming your camera, 45 megapixels gives you more room for if you want to crop your photos later or blow them up into really nice large art prints. And while I don't use it that often, the camera does have 4K 120 frames per second, with the big disadvantage being that you have to shoot it with these high-speed CF Express Type B cards, which can be on the more expensive side compared to the regular SD cards, which this camera also takes. But one thing I didn't realize until I actually had it in my camera was the fact that this camera has a digital mode screen. So you have the mode button, which, you know, when you're rotating it, it just goes around and around and around, compared to a camera like the R6 Mark II, which has the physical dial that you're stuck to a specific amount of modes or settings. So when combined with the top digital screen, it just gives you more flexibility to see the mode and to see all your settings of what your camera is currently shooting in.